the Women Reservation Bill is back in the news. This is a bill that proposes to reserve 33% of seats in the Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies for women. So why are we talking about it now? Well, the special session of Parliament is currently taking place, and the Prime Minister has already told the country the session will witness historic decisions, which is expected to include a Women's Reservation Bill. The Congress is also on board for a Women Reservation Bill. In fact, the Women Reservation Bill has been in the news for a while now. In March this year, BRS, MLC and Telangana Chief Minister's daughter, K. Kavita, sat on a hunger strike at Jantar Mantar, demanding the early passage of the Women Reservation Bill. Now, this brought the long-pending bill back into limelight. Today, BRS leaders held a demonstration in front of the Gandhi statue at the Parliament premises, demanding the passage of the bill. And the winds of change are already being felt. The Rajya Sabha chairman and Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar reconstituted the panel of vice chairpersons with 50% women parliamentarians. He said the percentage may go higher in the future. Now, the 8-member panel will now have 4 women members.
प्रारंभ में महिलाओं की सदस्य संख्या कम थी, लेकिन धीरे धीरे माताओं बहनों ने भी इस सदन की गरिमा को बढ़ाया है। इस सदन के गरिमा में बहुत बड़ा बदलाव लाने में उनका योगदान रहा है। इस कालखंड में करीब 600 महिला सांसदों ने भी इस सदन की गरिमा को बढ़ाया है, दोनों सदन की। ये भारत के लोकतंत्र की ताकत है कि 25 साल की उम्र की चंद्रमणि मुर्मू इस सदन की सदस्य बनी थी। सिर्फ 25 साल की उम्र की सबसे छोटी उम्र की सदस्य बनी थी। ये सत्र छोटा है, लेकिन समय के हिसाब से ये बहुत बड़ा है। ऐतिहासिक निर्णयों का एक सत्र है। ये सत्र की एक विशेषता ये तो है कि अब 75 साल की यात्रा अब नए मुकाम से आरंभ हो रही है।
इस समय राज्यसभा में 10% और लोकसभा में 14% महिला सांसद है। विधानसभाओं में महिलाओं की भागीदारी 10% है, लेकिन 70 साल के बाद भी आज 14, 15, 10 के अंदर ही है। महिला थी तो अमेरिकी, मैं और भी आंकड़े देता हूं कि महिलाओं को दूसरी जगह भी ऐसा ही हो रहा। अमेरिकी सांसद में 2%, ब्रिटेन में 3% महिला सांसद थे। आज अमेरिका की सांसद में 28% और ब्रिटेन में 33% महिला सांसद आज है। तो इसीलिए मैं आपसे गुजारिश करूंगा कि इस महिलाओं का जो बिल है इसको आप ये कर दीजिए।
When our forefathers drafted the constitution, there was a belief that when they gave equality to all citizens, voting rights to every citizen, which other countries fought for, women of other countries had to fight for those rights. It was given to us as part of the constitution in the belief that women will be treated at par with men. Unfortunately, over the years, women have been denied that space in power-making tables. So this is a commitment that has been pending for over 30 years. It has been part of the BJP's manifesto. It is unfortunate that BJP party has not even lived up to its commitment, not lived up to its manifesto promise, and continues to deny women a reservation or a table or a seat at the power table.
हमारे पार्टी की तरफ से, खासकर हमारे पार्टी की सीपीपी चेयरपर्सन मैडम सोनिया गांधी जी, ये सोनिया गांधी जी वुमेन रिजर्वेशन बिल के लिए सदन में कितने बार सवाल किए हैं और उन्हीं की अगुवाई में राज्यसभा में पारित होते हुए भी ये आज तक साकार नहीं हो पाए। तो हमारी तरफ से फिर हम ये मांग करते हैं कि आपकी सरकार रहते हुए ये वुमेन रिजर्वेशन बिल को पारित किया जाए। ये हमारी देशवासियों की मांग है। मुझे लगता है कि आप हमारी बात को जरूर गौर से सोचेंगे।
Women's Reservation Bill was introduced by Honorable Devagowda ji in 1996, not the Congress Party. Two, yes, the Congress Party made sure the bill passed in Rajya Sabha, for which all the women of this country have given credit to the Congress Party. But in the last 16 years, Congress Party did not lift a little finger to do anything about this bill. And also, in fact, they were so arrogant that they even forgot to mention the Women's Reservation Bill in the 2019 National Manifesto of Congress Party. So if you do not even care to mention this bill in your manifesto, that shows the kind of seriousness that you have towards this bill.
The first day of the special session of the Parliament was quite eventful. It started with Prime Minister's address, where he hinted a surprise element and a big decision during these 5 days. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the opposition must leave its cynical approach because the duration of this special Parliament session might be small, but big historical decisions will be taken. So what are the historical decisions? Is it the much talked about Women's Reservation Bill, or is it the OBC Reservation Bill? So there was no hint thrown at all by the government, because after the first day of the sitting in the House, there was a cabinet meeting that took place for over 2 hours. It started at 6:30 and it ended at around 8:20, where Prime Minister met all the members, and he must have prepared for the coming days in the Parliament. So what is going to happen? Nobody has any clue, because Prime Minister wants to hold the suspense perhaps for this particular session. But a very important day would be 19th, when the old Parliament will be shifted to the new Parliament, and the ceremony will take place right in the morning at 9:30 with a photo session where the MPs will get themselves clicked in the old Parliament Central Hall, and there will be a program where Prime Minister, the speakers of the House, the leaders of the opposition of the House will be speaking, and then they will be moving towards the new Parliament with the Constitution copy being led by the Prime Minister in his hands and all the MPs marching behind him.